Greetings everyone and welcome back to my free-to-play 100k 2020 challenge. This is episode number 3. That means we've been playing for 2 weeks because episode 1 was on day 1. And it's hard to believe that it's only been 2 weeks, but here we are. So, you may have noticed there was an intro card, and that's because I've decided to start formatting these videos. Not only will that help me make them more consistent, but hopefully having bullet points for each section will help me stay on task, not forget things, not ramble, and not repeat myself. Right now we're in the intro section, and I just wanted to take a moment. This is not something I'm normally going to do, but I want to shout out a fellow Star Trek Online YouTube creator by the name of Jester. Every once in a while I'll go onto YouTube, I'll type in Star Trek Online, and I'll filter by videos that have only been posted in the last 24 hours. Most of the time, you find things on there that aren't worth watching, to be perfectly honest. Someone streamed themselves playing the game for 2 hours and there's no audio commentary or anything like that. A lot of this stuff isn't, really, there's a reason why no one watches it. Well, I found this guy and he has been putting in some serious effort over the last few months. His videos all have a purpose. He does ship reviews. He had a video where he challenged himself to make 1 million energy credits in 30 minutes or less. Stuff like that. It's a little more casual than my channel, but there's definitely effort being put in there. There's good videos in there, and he only has like 30 subscribers. His videos have like no views on them. So I thought he deserved to have a look, and for whatever reason, the algorithm's just not recommending him to people, so I'm going to do it for him. He didn't ask me to do this. I just felt like I wanted to do that. So, finish my video first, but then check out the link in the description to his channel and maybe go check out some of his videos and maybe you'll like him. I think he definitely deserves some more eyeballs. Okay, moving on to the next section. Okay, comments. This isn't going to be every week. If there's nothing to talk about, then there's nothing to talk about. But Spartan N117 left a comment last week, and we had a little discussion. And he asked me whether traits and consoles from limited time ships would be something I could use. And I said no, because the whole point of restricting limited time items is that I want this series, the build I end up with, to be accessible to anyone watching now or in the future. And I realized while having that conversation with him that I should also restrict myself from DPRM because it's affordable and obtainable only because I'm KDF. If someone's watching this series and they're a Fed player, it's not accessible in any way. So I'm going to restrict items that are disproportionately different in price between different factions. However, I do have a sort of a stretch goal in mind, so once I hit 100k, if people are interested in the series continuing, I will increase the goal, the amount of damage I have to do, the amount of DPS, and then I'll loosen these restrictions. Limited time event items will be on the table, DPRM. Most of the restrictions, other than the free-to-play aspect, will be taken off, and it'll be sort of no holds barred, whatever, anything goes, right? So maybe we'll do that in the future. Okay, moving on to the next section, the progress report. Let's start with my gear, and you'll notice there's some pretty good changes here. A lot more purple, a lot less blue and green. I did get a 10-pack of Phoenix upgrades yesterday, and I managed to get rank 2 in my fleet. I gave up 65,000 dill plus 1 million EC, and that got me the minimum requirement. So I have some stuff upgraded, and I was able to get some fleet items. So these 2 cannons are Mark 15. This one got a rarity upgrade. These we're going to upgrade right now, or here in a minute, because I have enough dilithium to buy another 10 packs, so we're going to do that right here. We're going to open those Phoenix boxes in this video, and maybe I'll get lucky and we'll get an epic. It'll be exciting. Let's see. Probably not, of course, but we'll just have to wait and see. I did get a colony deflector, call crit, and EPS, drain, or control, whatever. It doesn't really seem to matter too much to me. Plus my Elite Fleet Plasma Integrated Warp Core, plus a locator. Locators are super pricey because, well, they take 50,000 fleet credits, and I only had 75,000, so I'm out of fleet credits. I'm going to hold off on getting more locators until later. I want to focus on getting some essential upgrades done first. The only other big new thing here is that I have these 2 Bellium consoles. One problem that I've had is that I've been super squishy. I just keep getting one shot because I have no hull scaling. I only have about 40,000 hull, and so I'm just dying in one hit, and I don't have enough time to react and use my abilities to heal myself because there's nothing to heal. I'm just dying. I'm just blowing up in one shot. So I've been focusing a little bit more on resistances. Plus, these have the added benefit of giving some extra crit chance as well. These come from the Discovery reputation. They cost a lot of dilithium, but I didn't want to do it that way. So I just did hourly projects every hour. It gives you a box. The thing that comes out of the box is random. But eventually these two came out. So this one gives a bunch of energy damage resistance, and this one gives kinetic and physical. And of course they both give some crit chance as well. So that's a nice thing that we were able to get there. Okay, next thing, really quickly, Intel tree. Primary, I've only managed to get 3 points this week. That's something that's going to be very long and arduous. Traits. Okay, well, before we get to traits, let's actually talk about reputation. I was able to get to tier 2 on all my reputations, so of course that opened up quite a bit more space reputation trait options. I now have crit chance, crit severity, energy refrequencer, and 10 bonus all damage resistance because, again, I'm trying to mitigate the incoming damage so I'll have a chance to react and heal in time. One other new trait I have, a new personal space trait. This is a mission reward from Renegade's Regret, and it is redirected armor plating when hit from behind or on your sides, plus 30 all damage resistance rating. If we just take a look at my status real quick, you can see I'm about 43% on most of these things resting, so that's pretty nice right there. Okay, so that's traits. That's what's new with traits. That's what's new with reputations. I opened a 10-pack of Phoenix yesterday, like I said, and I was able to get my emergency con hologram, so that should help improve my speed quite a bit. Endeavors. I've been really lucky with the Endeavors. I have 5 points, 2 crit severity, 1 crit chance, 1 damage resistance beta, and 1 for max shields. Okay, let's move on to the next section. This is sort of the planning catch-all section where we just talk about anything, plans for the next week, long-term planning, struggles that I've had, good things that have happened. It's basically a catch-all area, and the big thing, 2 things I want to talk about here is Admiralty. So until yesterday, the Admiralty system had been bugged and you weren't getting the campaign experience from your first successful mission. So a lot of my Jim Hadar characters, I've been grinding dilithium this week, doing infected normal, and then trading in marks because they should have been campaign experience 5 by now and gotten a big lump sum of dilithium to help hold me over until they get to 10, but I haven't been able to get that. So I'm going to be able to play less while getting the same amount of dilithium in the upcoming weeks, and I'm looking to ramp down the amount of hours I'm spending on this account because I've been playing way too much the last 2 weeks, and I want to cut that down. I have managed to get quite a bit of dilithium this week, but it's been done through really hard grinding, and hopefully the Admiralty system will really kick in next week, so that's something I'm looking forward to. The other thing I wanted to do was get some more Phoenix boxes, so let's go ahead and open these up here. We got 40,000 dill, very hard earned, I can assure you. Let's go into the store here, pick up our 10-pack, and let's open them. Let's see. I was like a kid in a candy store. Let's look for that epic glow. Come on, baby. What do we got here? Ooh, we start off with a very rare, and then an uncommon, another uncommon, another uncommon, another uncommon, another uncommon, another uncommon, another very rare, and a rare, and another very rare. Actually, 3 very rares seems pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and spin these babies so we don't spend all day in here. And we're just going to convert all these down straight into upgrades. If we were doing phaser stuff, we could have got some of that stuff, but that's not really anything that I'm interested in. So we ended up with a total of 20. So we're going to get 20 upgrades here. That's going to be pretty nice. I could have used some of the rare one for more Admiralty cards, but I don't want to do that. So let's get some upgrading done, shall we? Let's upgrade this item here. Let's go ahead and get that up to Mark 15. And there we go. We got that up to Mark 15, so that's good. And let's get this one up to Mark 15 as well. Maybe we'll get a rarity up boost as well. Probably not. Just got lucky the last time, I guess. What else should we upgrade? Let's upgrade the Omni, because that's something that's definitely here to stay. Come on, baby. All right. Well, we did get a rarity upgrade, so that's nice. How many more do we have here? We don't have too many more, I think. We only have one left, so let's go ahead and stop it at that. So all 4 of our dual cannons are now Mark 15. And our Omni is Mark 15. So that was a really nice upgrade session. Feels really good. Okay, let's move on to the next section, and that is the ISA section. So let's go do an ISA, get a parse. Alright, here we are. We are in the ISA, and let's see if we can do better than the last time. I'm going to really have to try to make sure I get fleet support off, because that's just free DPS we're going to be leaving on the table. So our setup is significantly better than last time. We definitely have better equipment, better traits, better everything. So hopefully we're going to get a much larger number, but I don't even know what to expect. 25 was a pretty decent number. It was more than I thought I was going to get. So let's say 35. Maybe the goal for today is 35, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, I should probably be paying attention too. That would help, wouldn't it? Oh, man. We blew up. I was being way too aggressive. I don't even know what I was thinking there. Yo, let's get a piece of these guys. Did they get that over there? They did. Okay, let's get over here then. Oh, come on, turn. Come on. Come on. Placate. Can we get fleet support? I don't think that's going to be possible. It's about to go down. Oh man. Well, we've clicked all the buttons. Pretty much. Piloting was pretty bad, so my expectations are diminished now. We didn't get fleet support off, so I'd be happy to get 30k at this point, for being really honest here. I need to stop saying that. I always say, to be completely honest. It's like my catchphrase. I don't like it. I need to stop saying it. Oh, got a battery there. Man, we're having a hard time with this cube. That cube went down a lot slower than I thought. What is left here? I ended the parse. It's not a big deal to have a cube out, or a sphere out, but where are all these cubes that didn't get killed? Okay, let's just take something here. Let's see what we have. Let's go ahead and take a look at the parse. Okay, well, I was pretty much right on the nose there. I downgraded my estimate to 30k, and we got 29.92. It's actually almost amazing that I was able to call it so exactly. But you may notice someone else in the group was doing a lot of damage. I can't imagine who. Is had someone in there doing 191K? Holy smokes! Okay, well, that was very fast. 100 and what was the combat time there? 150 seconds. That was mine. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Let's take a look at the crit chance. Was 32%. That's pretty amazing. I think that we got it up that high. But yeah, let's go ahead and take it. We're going to definitely have to filter out for ourselves because this other person is going to be hogging all of the chart. We're not even going to be able to see ourselves under their numbers there. Started off super low. I'm not happy about that. I think I wasn't ready to go right when it started. We got shot up here, and then we kind of got back. We died, and then that was obviously when we died, and then we kind of just had to climb back up again. Peaks aren't much better than last week either, but we really only did about 20K last week because 5K of it was from fleet support, and we didn't have that this time. So that was a net gain of around 10,000 DPS, 10,000 actual DPS gain there. So that's not too bad. I don't know that we really need to take a look at the combat log. I'm not sure what it's going to tell us exactly. And having a really high 200K DPS person in the group obviously is going to skew things, but yeah. So pretty much the same as last time, but just, bigger numbers. So it definitely is an improvement. I was hoping for a bigger improvement, but it is what it is. So maybe one of our goals next week is to get to 40K. It sounds like a lot, but maybe we can do it. Let's try to go for 40K for next week. That's our new goal. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out Jester. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.